Today reviewing one of a beer from Buxton Brewery. Seem to be quite popular these days in Tesco's. Got 3 or 4 beers in Tesco's now. Certainly up there again in the Tesco's. I'm not sure if they've got any Morrison's these days. They did have some at one stage, although I've not been to Morrison's for a while. Simply because the prices are so expensive in there. Don't bother. So this is Impatience, a Kveik Oat IPA. So it's something different. 4.4%. A fruity, dry hopped ale with aromas characteristic of the Kveik yeast strain and blend of US hops. So, made in Buxton, literally about an hour to an hour and a half away. Yeah, it's Buxton, then Bakewell, isn't it? As you know, the way up to Manchester. Yeah, I'm sure it is. It's obviously the same neck of the woods as Thornbridge, that area of the country. So, alright, here we go. Let's dive straight in. Have a look, see how it's pouring. And get a nice bit of rain outside. We do need it. It's gone really, really dry again. So, hazy pour. Hazy, orangey looking pour. White head. What I can tell, a tropical nose. I'm still not feeling great. Day 3 of it, really. So, probably got COVID, lad. But hope not. But still feeling crap. I know that. So, come home from work. I'm gonna get my arse on the settee, and I'm gonna chill. And I was actually gonna do a live tonight as well, but I feel like crap. It's not point. Is what it is, I suppose. These things at the moment. It's all good fun. All sent to test you in it. That's life. It's all about test. More citrusy on the taste. So the nose is a more tropical nose. On the taste, orange was the first thing that I picked up. Whereas on the nose, it was more like a mango pineapple. So different. I don't come across a lot of oat IPAs. So I think that was what was interesting me to what invited me to to actually review it of the beers off the beer wall. Still quite a low beer wall at the moment. I'm not looking to go silly like it was last year, spending an absolute fortune on beers, and the internet is so fickle anyway. YouTube is, you do a review and it's a great review, and you get crappy. The views are crap. Then you review something like bloody supermarket beers, and you get a lot more. So it just goes to show you that it's not always the beer. It's just the fact that it's a supermarket thing. But yeah, well, for me it is anyway. I suppose we're all different, and on what we watch and that, and what we find interesting. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh dear. So that time of the day, sit down, chat about the day, and really pleased to see this rain. We've had none for a few days now, and the plants at work was really starting to suffer. And I had to water again today, and there's other things I want to do, not bloody watering. And yeah, so luckily I've watered them, and then if the plants get a good drop of this rain and it lasts all night, that'll perk them up no end as well, which is great. Especially some of my fruit that I'm growing. I'm growing some lovely fruits. So, yeah. The wife says to me, you ought to take a COVID test, but I'm not doing it. I'd rather not know. Like I say, they'll come in bloody own anyway, so yeah. I watched on social media tonight that Camera have sent an open letter to Rishi Sunak and Liz Truss to come to a pub with them and have a discussion. And I actually commented saying, let's hope it's not a Wetherspoons and they're using their money off vouchers. Because Wetherspoons don't support the beer trade. Not really, because they buy cheap beer that half the time is best going out of date. And rely on certain breweries to sell their beer to them. Um, Certain breweries that are selling it, absolutely cheap as chips, for these guys to make maximum profit, or actually to sell it at £2. What is it? £2 something a pint. So, yeah, in some ways, you're doing some breweries a favour, but not the majority of breweries that can't afford to sell it at that price. Literally can't afford to. To make ends meet. Mm. Not to mention the fact that Wetherspoons did the dirty on their bloody staff anyway, telling them to go and work somewhere else at the beginning of COVID. You see, all this comes to bite you back on the arse at some stage. And yeah, so it should. Oh, yeah. Right, let's pour the rest in. Now it's time to settle. Hopefully the head won't go so mad as it first did. There you go. So not too bad a pour that time. It's different. Buxton, who was supposed to appear at Derby's Beer Con and Nottingham's Craft Beer Festival, and they rescinded from both. And they just didn't show up at Derby's Beer Con, which, yeah, for whatever reason, and it's not mine to worry about. You can be interested in, I suppose, but yeah. So, gotta be honest, lying on the settee, feeling lousy, and come down the shed, bit of a chat about beer, my favourite subject. Looking forward to cracking on with some more homebrew soon, and that, and it's just seeing where it all goes, really. I need to try and get back onto the old doing the lives thing, and at the moment, I'm even struggling doing beer reviews at the moment. So, and I've had this over the years where I've had this with doing beer with hobbies. You get a hobby, then all of a sudden you just lose interest, and you just doesn't interest you anymore. And yeah, I was a wrestling fan for donkey's years, and I just fell out of it. Never, always look now and again, but never really that bothered now. It changed too much, and yeah. Whether it's just the ill, not feeling very well and that, or what. I suppose with all of us, any hobbies, they they run their course. A hobby is a hobby. Um, Same as a job. In any job, you can just one day wake up and think, sod this, and I've had enough. And yeah, so no making silly decisions when you're not feeling well. That's the be all and end all. So yeah, tastes nice enough. It's by no means a beer that I'd buy again. No, not at all. Um, And sometimes, when you've had too many of the same type of beer, this is where varying what you drink is a great thing, because you can have burnout. And I had burnout last year, and that was with IPAs as well. And yeah, I just got so fed up of drinking bloody IPAs. And because a lot of the time they're so samey, and yeah, so hmm. So yeah, like I say, a hint of tropical on the nose, but the taste is all citrus, so God knows what's playing up there. Now, whether that's my taste buds, because today I've had coffee and it's tasted not great, so may well be that. I may well be doing a disservice, which would be, you know, I don't like to do a disservice to any beer or brewery, because unless it's a genuinely bad offering. But yeah, 4.4%. It's okay. Not a beer I'd tap into again. Have you had it? What do you think? Be interesting to know what people think out there. But yeah, it's just another IPA for me. Sad to say. Um, ABV wise, yeah, it tastes round about 4%ish to me. Out of 5. For me, a good 3.9 out of 5. And that's it for this review. Thank you for watching. Cheers all.